Hey, you guys, welcome to the Danger Zone. It's Ashley. Lots of love and many blessings your way. You guys, she done tore the queen's nerves right out of her mind. Listen, this queen is so livid with Meghan. She can't take it anymore. I'll tell you about that in just a minute. But I want you to, I'm also going to prove that's a jelly belly. She's not pregnant. There's no way. She keeps poking her belly out. And she's not even carrying a child, you guys. It's a fake baby bump. You can clearly see the outline in pictures coming up towards the end of this video. But she has ticked Granny off big time. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. I did find a few interesting shots now. Wait, though. Watch her cradle her jelly belly. It's so gag-worthy, disgusting. Half-wit Harry is taking one too many anxiety pills, and he's probably going to figure out a way to pay Granny back for this entire mess. But check out these pics. You can clearly see the imprint of this pregnant belly apparatus around her waist, you guys. This is hilarious. Poor needs some more Prozac. Prince is trying to jump off a bridge. I'm picking. He's just climbing. But let's talk about Granny. She is livid. Well, let me say this. There's one thing I'm good at. It's reading people's expressions. I've been that good. I've been good at that my whole life. I really have. And I can tell you for a fact, he likes little Chelsea Davy look-alike in this anti-bad vibe group that they're sitting in. It's an anti-bad vibe circle, you know, on Bondi Beach. Anyhow, so Granny called day second. They checked in with her, and she told them to cool it with the, you know, these rules that are being broken. She cannot be the royal rebel. We all know that Diana kept breaking rules, gleefully so, bucking the system, you know, and we see where it got her. So Meghan she's pushing the envelope here, and a picture, you know, speaks 1,000 words, right? A picture says 1,000 words. Well, I want you to catch the expression in his face, really look into his face. You know, past, even if he's smiling. Look past that smile. He's got so much in his mind and so much disgust with her. But when he looks over at that little girl that looks like Chelsea Davy, you can see everything flooding back to him. And he really does like her. And Meghan's caught notice of this. She doesn't like it, but that's tough. Get over it, Meghan. So day 2, Granny told him, hey, look, no PDA. Cool it with a PDA. You're there on business. If you're on vacation, it's a whole different set of rules. It really is. But when you're there for business, the rules are extremely meticulous when it comes to how they operate and their business manner. And she's just really taking it to a whole nother level. So she told Harry, see, Meghan's major stipulation going on this tour is she didn't want to be separated from Harry at all, because this is her very first royal tour as the Duchess of Sussex. And so that was fun. It was going to work out perfectly. Okay? And so Granny, they spoke to her on day 2, and she said, look, enough's enough, or you guys are going to have to be separated. You're just going to have to cool it. You know, they had already gone through that right after the marriage. She put her through those classes, and evidently Meghan thinks that it's not pertaining to her, these rules. You know, if Kate has to follow them, she needs to follow them too, right? So Granny told them no PDA, no cleavage, you know, handle yourself with tact and grace. And, you know, especially because you're on business. You're there for the people. You're not there on vacation. Well, they said that he told her before they got to Bondi Beach, look, you know, we have to do it this way, because what Granny says goes. You know, she's the matriarch of the family, number one, and we have a reputation uphold here. We're on business. We're here for the people. So, first thing she does, they kick off his shoes. Kicks off his, she kicks off hers, and it was at her request. She, I guess, used some, according to this news journalist, she used some excuse that she couldn't walk in the beach in wedges. Well, Kate did it. Why couldn't she? Okay? And so they kick off the shoes. She doesn't let go of Harry the entire time. She is mothering this guy to death. And at the end, you know, that's gonna really get old. And he's gonna say, hey, I don't want to be married to my mom. No man wants to be married to the mom. They really don't. And so Now, guess what's happened? After yesterday's fiasco on the beach, they're being separated. Everything she didn't want to happen because she's clingy, insecure, and trying to overmother him like her and little Jessica's plan. Well, she thinks she's in just because of this baby stuff, right? So here's where they're sending her on Wednesday for a morning tea at the British High Commissioner's residence to showcase women's organizations which operate throughout Fiji. That's her only one thing she has to do that day. And then she's done and she'll retire to her quarters, so they say. He's got like 4 things. He's got an all-day event going on. Hell, he won't even probably get home or back to the quarters till, later that night or early the next morning. Well, this isn't sitting well with them or with her, and she's talking about leaving early. Well, you can't just stop in the middle of this tour, Meghan, and leave early. And so now the entire palace is in an upheaval, and the Queen is very unhappy. Let me tell you what Piers Morgan had to say about all this. So on Good Morning Britain, all right, he said that she's an actress. She's acting great at the moment. He went on to note that what he believes to be the star's fake persona has only led her to just cutting off ties with her family in order to act as a royal, a part of the royals. And he put a picture of her and he put once an actress, ... He posted that on Twitter. That is hilarious. And he's right. She is nothing but an actress. And all of these rules that are being broken and her fake, that's going to all come crashing in on her, you guys. I'm telling you, her number is just about up. I promise. I'll see you real soon and we'll talk real fast. Y'all be blessed.